Hello everyone and welcome to NezoJourneys. I wanted to make today's video about 4 months postpartum and Zane's milestones. So I probably will forget a lot of milestones, but one really big milestone for Zane is that he has started feeding himself. It's messy, of course, but he has definitely started feeding himself. He's trying to stand a lot more. He stands up against me without me having to like hold his body sometimes. And he's not really scooting as much as he was before, but I think it's because well, that's not cool. Let me go clean that up. Alright guys, so we're back. I had to change his pants because he had spit up all over him. I'm gonna keep mine on. I don't really care. I have spit up on me all day, any day. Alright, so Zane has started feeding himself. He holds a spoon up to his mouth. He likes to also chew on it. He has 2 teeth coming in and they're doing wonderfully. I think they're gorgeous. They're coming in at the same exact time. They're at like the same height and they're at the bottom. I feel like that's really loud. Not only is he holding his spoon up to his mouth, he actually holds his frozen teething ring as well. If you do not have a teething ring by this point, your baby is probably going to start teething within the next few months. I recommend getting a teething ring at this point. And I know that's loud, He's very observant, very observant. He loves to touch basically, he loves to touch basically anything that I'm touching. So he is like grabbing at my oatmeal and trying to feed himself whatever I'm eating. He steals snacks out of my hands all the time. He's just very expressive and very active and observant. So everything that I do, I try to make sure I'm doing in a healthy way so that even though he's 4 months, I know he's watching and observing. He also loves to hug me now. It's the sweetest little thing. Normally he would just lay on me, but now he's not holding me tight, but he like wraps his arms around me and it makes me so happy. It makes me feel so loved. It just changes the perspective of my day if I'm having a bad one as well. Ooh, ooh. As you guys might have just seen, he was spitting up, and that has a lot to do with teething. Babies spit up a lot during teething. I'm not sure exactly why, but it happens a lot during teething. Another thing that Zane is doing is he's kind of sitting up at like a minute or for 30 seconds by himself, and that makes me really happy because Christmas is right around the corner and I would love for him to be sitting up opening Christmas gifts, although, you know, I may be doing the most, but I just feel like he's really intelligent right now, and he's very active, very observant, and fighting sleep is like a major thing for him at this 4-month stage. I can tell he's going through a growth spurt. I mean, look at him. He's like the size of a 9-month-old, 1-year-old. Like, he's just a big boy. You're a big boy? Yeah. And he also babbles a lot. He's been babbling since maybe 2 months. But now he babbles even more. It's like, what's going on? He likes to respond as well. So if you ask him a question, he'll babble away. How you doing, baby? You doing good? Sometimes he gets a little stressed out too when you ask him questions. You know, I'm communicating with him all day. That's one big thing for me. I can't really think of any more of his other milestones other than like trying to stand up. He's not really trying to crawl right now. There's some days where he does, there's other days where he doesn't, but he doesn't really like tummy time anymore. I stopped giving it to him for weeks, and it was because I wasn't ready for him to crawl. I was trying to get like myself together and I just wasn't ready for him to crawl, and I feel like I kind of stunted him. But at the same time, I don't want things moving too fast. Like, he's already so big now, and I'm like, wow, you're moving really fast right now. Just slow it down. Like, you already got 2 teeth. What is going on? Yeah, he's reaching a lot of milestones. I'm really proud of him. I'm really happy that he is. It's a good feeling. It's kind of sad but rewarding at the same time. For me and my mental health, I'm doing pretty good. I watched The Secret again, which I definitely needed to do. I've watched it twice this past month just to get my vibrations up. I'm trying to be like this happier person because I noticed that my PTSD was consuming me again, and I just don't want it to get to the point where I fall back into depression like I have been a few times. So I've been practicing morning gratitude. Rhonda, the one who wrote The Secret, I've been reading her books and checking them out from the library and just trying to practice daily gratitude. And gratitude makes a big difference, especially with me being in a postpartum state where my hormones are all over the place. It just helps me to be on a better plane for the beginning of my day. It helps me to be a patient mother. It helps me to be loving and just a better individual overall. 4 months postpartum, of course, is still looking like healing, but healing on a different plane. Like now I understand that it's my mindset that changes the perspective of things and can leave me better off or worse off. So every morning I start my day off by writing 10 things that I'm grateful for and why I'm grateful for them, and then the next day I'll read the past days or yesterday's gratitude list after I write my today's gratitude list, and it just changes the perspective of the day. If you get the book called The Magic by Rhonda, the same one who wrote The Secret, you can check it out, thesecret.tv. If you read that book, you're gonna be just on a whole nother level, good vibes all the way. And if you are going through postpartum as well, I definitely recommend reading The Magic because it changes the way you perceive your day, especially when you're speaking to a baby all day, when you miss your job, or when you miss the things that you used to do. You get to find the beauty in everything that you do every single day, every moment. Like the fact that I was ever in a bad place and I've always had this roof over my head and I've had food to eat, and Zane can still feed from my body because I'm eating food daily. Like these are big things to be grateful for that a lot of the world doesn't. And I don't even want to say most of the world, but it's a lot of the world that just does not have those things, you know. And it just changes the perspective of your day and lets you know that you're blessed. And that is why I'm doing much better than I was at 3 months postpartum. It's just all of a matter of gratitude. I'm at a pretty good place right now, and Zane is doing really good. I hope his teeth, his gums start feeling better and it gets a little bit easier for him. But he's doing great. And that's pretty much where we are. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time.